continuamos en el backstage del Maximus Fest. Aquí en el Flow Press estamos con la gente de Red Fang y vamos a hacerle rápidamente unas preguntas. Okay, so you're getting cozy.
Yeah.
Congratulations on your show. It was very impressive, you guys.
Thank you so much.
This is your first time in Argentina, so what's your experience so far? So far, so good?
Excellent. Yeah, Argentina is beautiful, and we're talking about how festival crowds often you can feel a little bit distant from them, and but that crowd was like fully enthusiastic. They were engaged all the time. It was,
We were waiting for you like for a long time.
Yeah, we played in Brazil about 5 years ago, and a bunch of people from Argentina were at the show saying, "Oh, you guys, what are you doing in Brazil? You got to come down to Argentina." So I'm glad we made it.
So one of the things that comes to mind when talking about you guys as a band is the awesomeness of your videos. They are very, very entertaining. So how do you come up with the idea of choosing a song and the idea for those videos?
Yeah, how do you do that, Brian?
Well, I'll tell you that it's easy. We just wait for our director to come up with the ideas, and then we show up and do the videos. It's true. Our director, Whitey McConney, is a really amazingly gifted person, and so we're very lucky. I think that it's in a large part the reason that people know who we are is because of videos and his great ideas, and it's super fun to make those videos.
Yeah, you seem to have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
it is.
We just made a new one. It's not out yet, but
when
and he just figures, like he has the ideas. He figures out which song it pairs with best. So, and we just say,
okay, let's go with it.
Yeah.
So, do you believe that only your fourth record is your best work yet? Or if you had to compare it with your early work, what do you think?
It was the most satisfying for me. I feel like it's the most pure expression of what we were actually trying to do, like emotionally and musically. We actually accomplished everything that we were trying to do with that record. So it was the most gratifying and satisfying for me. The whole experience was.
And it's also it's the best for us in my opinion because it represents who we are right now. If you asked us maybe 10 years ago and we could listen to all these records, we may not have picked it, but I think it most accurately represents us now. So I'm the most proud of it because it seems most like me, or I think all of us. I think we all
feel like the most represented on this record than we have on any other one.
Excellent. So I have a question. How did you come up with the idea with the fang tree? The Tetris that you have to help you out solve all the gear?
We had a meeting with Bob, I guess, or maybe even it was Matt Blanks. It was one of the guys from Relapse who could do some programming stuff, and we had made a game for the last record, and it was like we were all talking about how it was way too hard to play, and we couldn't even understand it, and so it was actually Chris Coyle, our tour manager, who's been with us since the beginning, whose idea was to do, he's like, well, loading the van is sort of a Tetris unto itself, and so why not make a game that's
and we're kids from the 80s, so Tetris meant a lot to us, so it's like, and I skipped a lot of homework because of Tetris, so I'm like, well, if we want to make so
love that game. But so originally it was actually supposed to be about trying to pack gear into a van, but it just didn't work visually, so then they changed it to just putting gear on the stage, so that's pretty cool.
So the band has had the same members since the very beginning. That it was more than a decade ago. What made you stick together? I mean, nowadays it's almost a luxury.
We couldn't find a replacement for the bass playing, so we're still interviewing guys, but it just can't find the right thing.
But it's like we've actually discussed this sort of thing, not like with the idea of actually getting rid of somebody or whatever, like even bringing somebody in, but so much of what we are is just we are a band that's comprised of each of our four personalities, and there's just no way that we would be Red Fang if anything was different. And so we change, but I think if you put a different person in, it would just be a different band because we don't have like a principal songwriter or anything. So
I would feel like if even one member was changed, the name would have to change.
Yeah, I agree.
You wouldn't be seeing the band.
Oh, I really like that vision. So,
it's just an accident. I think we all I was in one band that had a bunch of different drummers, and it was fine because it was just it was me and the other guitar player just wrote all the songs, and so it was sort of more interchangeable drumming, but we write all of the music together, and so it just doesn't make any sense that one person.
So a while back, you were asked to cover an Elvis song. It was
Yes.
Can't Help Falling in Love. I know you guys that you're not very particular, like fans.
We're not fans of
You're
Elvis,
fans. So how did you choose that song
Well, it was
among all the others?
we didn't choose it, so it was for a part of a fundraising thing for the was it hockey,
Football. Well, European football.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where, global football.
A sports team
sports
in
team.
Portland.
It's not an American football, the regular
Right,
football.
regular-
regular football.
Regular world football. It was part of it was sort of their team song, and so they asked a few different bands from Portland to record their own versions of that song for, I think it was a fundraiser CD.
Or it could have just been a thank you to their fans.
That's what it was.
Because they've
That's what it was.
it's the Timbers,
Right.
and it's wildly popular in Portland. They've had sold out games just from day one.
Yeah.
And that's their theme song. So they wanted to make a CD to give back to the fans. So they made this compilation.
4 different bands, I think, doing
or
the same
more.
song.
I don't know. Is it?
Yeah, I think it's 4.
Yeah.
And we're not, like you said, not really fans of Elvis.
But the sounds.
And so we just took the lyrics and then just wrote
Yeah.
a totally new song.
Sounds amazing. So, do you have any plans here in Buenos Aires while you're staying?
Well, can you suggest anything?
Yeah, what should we do?
Well, you should try the wine. You should try the meat.
Oh, we've done that already.
I'm gonna have
Done
steak for
that
dinner.
already?
Yeah.
Well, try again. More.
Yeah. Oh no, we will. We haven't had steak yet.
Okay.
We're gonna have steak
So you
tonight.
definitely
Tonight we're gonna have
have
steak.
to. Okay.
And there's what's the cemetery near our hotel?
Recoleta Cemetery.
Recoleta
Yeah.
Cemetery.
Oh,
I
well,
have to do
it's
that.
a very famous place to visit.
Yeah,
you should
and maybe a
definitely do that.
museum. We have a whole day. We have a press day tomorrow, but then a whole day off the day after that. So just check out the city. We have a good some local people who are helping us figure out what we need to do in our short time here.
Hello, we are Aaron and Brian from Red Fang, and we'd like to say hello to all the people at In the Flow.
Hola.
Hola.